Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Christopher with Plan Your Truth, and in today's video, if you can't guess, we are talking about my upcoming Disneyland trip. I'm so excited to film this trip announcement for you and tell you all about my upcoming Disneyland trip. Okay, I'm just so excited. I do have some notes here because I'm so excited I could burst, so I had to organize my thoughts a little bit. So if you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Christopher, and I do lots of decorative planning videos, but also Disney. I'm super passionate about travel and Disney. I am recently a certified travel agent, so if you are planning a Disney trip, you'll want to just let me know, and I'm happy to help plan your trip, book your trip, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. But in this video, we're talking about my trip to Disneyland in July. So I'm not sure when I'll post this, but I'm just going to leave things a little bit vague. I don't want to give too many details out about like when I'll be there, but you will be able to tell on my Instagram stories. I plan to upload to stories throughout my trip and kind of talk to you guys about the experience and everything, because I usually go to Disney World. That is the park I'm really familiar with. I know like the back of my hand. And so Disneyland, I've been there now twice. This will be my third time there. So I'm really excited, but it still is a little bit new to me. And it'll be the first time that I spend some time there alone. So if you're new to my channel, I do a lot of solo trips. I love solo trips. You can do exactly what you want to do. But I've never done one in Disneyland. So it's kind of part solo, part not, but we'll get into that. So let's just dive into some of the details of the trip. So I am going to be landing on day one around, I think it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock at LAX. I plan to just get an Uber over to Disneyland Park or to my hotel. And I am staying at the Grand Legacy at the park. So this is a Disneyland Good Neighbor hotel. So it's a little bit cheaper than the on-site Disneyland hotels. It's quite different than Disney World. There's only 3 on-site resorts, and they are in a more like higher price category. So there are a ton, and I can't wait to show you in vlogs because I will be vlogging this trip. There are a ton of hotels that are literally walking distance. You heard me correct. Like, you do not get on a bus or some kind of transport. I will wake up every morning and just walk to the parks. Blows my mind. I can't wait to film that and share that with you. But the hotel that I'm staying in is right across the street. It'll be like a 5-minute walk to the parks, and I'm really excited for that. So that day one, I don't have any park tickets, so I will be, by the time I get there, it'll probably be 1, 2 o'clock. I'll leave my luggage at the hotel, and then I'm going to do resort hopping to all the different resorts on site at Disneyland, and also take advantage of downtown Disney. So if you're familiar with Disney World, we have Disney Springs. At Disneyland, they still have downtown Disney. It's a lot smaller, but there's still some great shops and some great restaurant opportunities and things to try there. So I'm really excited to just spend like an entire half a day exploring that downtown Disney area and all of the resorts. So I'm going to do some lots of filming. I'll film like kind of tours of the different resorts, and that it'll be a fun day. I'm actually really looking forward to it. So that's the main part of that day. So there'll be shopping, resort hopping. As far as food, I don't have any dining reservations, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm looking at. I know they have Earl of Sandwich there that could be good for lunch. They also have, it's like Naples Ristorante and Bar or something like that, and I know they have really good pizza. So that is an option for dinner. But I don't want to tie myself down because I'm just going to go with the flow that day. If I'm at the Grand Californian around dinner time and I'm hungry, I'll just eat at the restaurant there. So we're just going to kind of play it by ear. There also is a really cool interactive bar called Trader Sam's, and I would love to try and get in there. I know it's really hard to get in there, but that would be really cool to experience. So I'm going to try my best to get in there. And there's also a churro, let me say it right. There's a churro toffee. I was introduced to it by my friend Marielle, Mom and a Girl with Plans, and I'm obsessed. It is so good, and they don't have it at Disney World. So that's going to be a priority to make sure I get that on that day. But that is my day one. So then we'll go back to the hotel, sleep at the hotel. Day number 2 is my first park day. And this is going to be also a solo day. So the resort hopping day I was by myself, and also this day I don't have plans to meet anyone. So the only plans that I have set in stone for this day are that I'm starting in Disneyland and I have a park hopper to go into Disney California Adventure. And I do also have a park hopper. Nope, I already said that. I have Genie Plus. So that is the service that allows you to skip the line and kind of, it's like the old Fast Pass or Max Pass at Disneyland. So I do have that service for both of my park days. So we're starting in Disneyland, and then I have a lunch reservation at Cafe Orleans. I'm super excited about this because they have a Monte Cristo sandwich there that is legendary, and I want to try it. The only thing is, so I think it's like cheese, turkey, and ham in like a deep fried situation. It sounds delicious. However, I don't always love like cold cut turkey and ham. So I know that they have like a vegetarian version of it, so I may get the vegetarian version. But nonetheless, I'm definitely trying a Monte Cristo at Cafe Orleans. But that is the only plan I have right now. I'm just going to jump to day 3, and then I'll tell you stuff that I haven't like picked, whether I'm doing it day 2 or day 3. It'll depend on some things. But yeah, so that'll be day 2. Day 3, I'm also starting in Disneyland and hopping to DCA. I love starting my mornings at that park. Like, Disneyland is the OG. It's magical to walk down there. And if you're not familiar with Disneyland, the parks are so close to each other. And I'll film it and show you, but you literally leave one park, you walk for maybe a minute, 2 minutes across like an area. I don't even know what to call it. And then on the other side of this area is the next park, because there's 2 parks at Disneyland. So park hopping is so easy there. Like, you start in Disneyland, go to DCA, you can go back and forth as much as you want. So I'm not worried about that. So we're starting in Disneyland. And this day, I'm meeting up with friends. I'm super excited. So I'm staying after this portion of the trip. I'm staying in California for quite a bit of time. And I'm staying with my friend Natasha, La Casa de Natasha. We have so many amazing just like rest days planned and other fun things with the Happy Planner, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, just lots of fun stuff planned with her. But she is joining me for this day at Disneyland. So this is my day 3. But then we're also going to be met with some other planner friends. I won't say who, just in case. I don't know if they want it shared. But you'll obviously see in my Instagram stories, because I'm so excited to take pictures with them and just enjoy Disneyland with them. Spoiler alert, they are like magic key holders, so they also are super familiar with the parks. So I'm hoping to kind of take on some of their experience and wisdom. So that morning on day 3, I have a breakfast reservation just with Natasha right now, and that is at Storyteller's Cafe. This is a character breakfast at the Grand Californian Hotel. And I did do this one other time, and I was obsessed with it. The food was so stinking good. And I love character breakfasts, but I don't love doing them myself. So because of that, I was like, Natasha, we're doing it. So I'm really excited to do that with her. And then, like I said, we'll do Disneyland, hop to DCA, and we have lunch reservations with our other friends that we're meeting up with there at Wine Country Trattoria, I think is how you say it. I've never eaten there, but it's kind of Italian. They have lots of wine and lots of delicious Italian food, so I'm really excited for that. So, date-specific things, that's all I have planned. But now let me just tell you, overall, what are my plans when I'm in the parks both of those days. So, I would say my 2 priorities in the parks are food and entertainment. Those are my 2 favorite aspects of Disney parks. I think that's what sets Disney parks above the rest, in my opinion. The food, they have fantastic food, and Disneyland food is even better than Disney World food. There is so many amazing things to try there, and so I have a pretty long list. However, the entertainment is also something that's really important to me. So I'd love to meet some characters. I want to watch the parade. I want to watch World of Color. And it's a special version. I think it's called World of Color 1 at DCA, Disney California Adventure. And then, of course, also the fireworks at Disneyland. So those are kind of the entertainment offerings that I definitely want to hit up. I know there's a couple other smaller shows, like something about, there's a Lion King celebration show. It's different than the one from Animal Kingdom. And then I think that there's another one about like storytellers that I want to see as well. As far as rides go, I'm really open. Like I said, I have GD Plus. My priorities are going to be rides that are not also at Disney World. So things like Pixar Pier. Oh, I love Pixar Pier and also Cars Land. Those are two priorities for me because we don't have them in Disney World. So that'll be really fun to just explore those lands, do those rides, and just have a good time. But then there's also some classics that I, of course, have to go on, like Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, things like that. And some of them are even a little bit different in Disneyland. Like I know Pirates is the better version because it's longer. And there's a couple others, like Space Mountain is a little bit different, and Thunder Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is also a little different. So I want to do as much as I can. I have Genie Plus, so I'm hoping that we can definitely do a bunch of the rides. But my favorite rides are those kind of dark rides. So things like, you know, the Winnie the Pooh ride, Haunted Mansion, Pirates, and then there's some unique there that I haven't even done before. Like there's a Pinocchio ride, there's Mr. Toad's Wild Adventure, Snow White's Enchanted Wish. So there's a lot to do there that I'm excited about. Now let's talk about food. I could do, and I probably will at some point, do a whole entire video series on food at Disney parks. So I'm just going to run through my list of things that I want to try when I'm there. I may not get to all these, but this is what I have on my list. Beignets. How have I never had a Mickey beignet? I'm so mad at myself that I've made it this far into my Disney adult life and I haven't tried a Mickey beignet. So that is a priority. Mickey beignet. Obviously a churro. I have to have a churro, even if it's only in homage to my friend Vicker Stickers. When I was with her, we had a special thing with churros. Oh, I literally have, oh, I'll show you, look. Oh, it's pinned. I have a little pin, so I can't show you because it's pinned onto my wall. But it says, I'm here for churros, and it reminds me of Vic. But anyway, so churros. I also have heard of these amazing skewers. I think it's like Bengal barbecue or something like that. Again, I'm not as familiar with Disneyland, so bear with me. But I will share when I'm there. But I'm really excited for those because I've heard they're delicious. There's a coffee in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge that has Cocoa Puffs on top. And I tried this when I was there a couple times ago. And it was like, I dream about that coffee. So I have to get that coffee again. I want to try a breakfast chimichanga. I've heard they're delicious. I want to try a milkshake from Schmoozies, I think it's called. A mint julep, which is from the same place you can get a Mickey beignet in Disneyland. I want to go to the Jolly Holiday Cafe. I know they have like these macaroon, or like Matterhorn macaroons or macarons that I want to try. And listen, I could talk all day. There's other restaurants that maybe I'll hit up, but I'll just leave you with that. Because like I said, all these plans are tentative. I'm just going to go with the flow and enjoy my time there. And like I also said, I will be vlogging. So you will get to see all of this stuff and kind of what I experienced. So I'm definitely planning on doing some vlogs. I may not vlog my whole trip. We'll see how it goes. But I definitely will film a bunch of videos over there that I can't wait to share with you. But other than that, I just want to enjoy, you know, like live my best life in California and really take in the Disney parks over there. So I'm so excited for that. I don't have a plan yet in terms of outfits. As you can see, I have tons of ears that I'm obsessed with. I also have a bunch of lounge flies. So I'll definitely be wearing these ears one of the days, probably with like a Mickey shirt. And then I have to plan my other two outfits because I do like to have kind of themed outfits for all the different days that I'm there. So I'm still working on that. But yeah, I'm just really looking forward to this trip and sharing it with all of you as well. So that's the main part of this video. That is my Disneyland trip. Also, just to touch on, I will be in California for a lot longer. I will be with my friend Natasha. We'll just have like chill beach resort kind of vibes. She has a nice pool, and I'm just so excited for that as well, just to kind of relax and take in like some vacation days just to enjoy, and just spend time with her and her family. So that'll be really fun as well. And then I actually have a family wedding in California that's during this time frame as well, so I'll sneak away for a couple days for that. So yes, it's going to be a jam-packed like 9 days that I'm there, and I just can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. So, but that's all that I have to share with you in today's video. Make sure to follow me over on Instagram at Plan Your Truth. I will be sharing in my stories over there. And then after I get back from the trip, I will post lots of vlogs and videos and resort tours and all kinds of things like that. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button. And remember to plan your truth so that you can live your truth. Thanks so much.